Hello, let us see another problem on triple integral. Evaluate the triple integral x plus 1 dv over s, where s is the solid region between z is equal to minus y square. This is the parabola symmetrical about z axis in the downward direction, and the parabola z is equal to x square. This is the parabola symmetrical about z axis in the positive upward direction with respect to x on the region R. So, solid region bounded between these two parabolas and on the region R, that means above the region R in xy plane, bounded by y is equal to 0, y is equal to x for 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. So, this see how is the region R in xy plane. So, see this region R in xy plane. So, this is the line, say this is y is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, this is x is equal to 0, this is y axis. The line y is equal to this line, this is nothing but y is equal to x. Suppose here is 1, then your x lies between, this is the line x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1. So, this region y is equal to 0, y is equal to x, y is equal to 0, y is equal to x, and in between x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. So, this is the region R. Above this and above on this solid A has its base on this triangular region, okay. And yes, how is it above xy plane? It is bounded by z is equal to minus y square and z is equal to x square, okay. Now, see, instead of doing so much geometrical things, let us see, we will write directly, okay. So, by given, what is given? Yes, z runs from minus y square to x square. Then, yes, what is about y? Y runs from 0 to x and x runs from 0 to 1. Just to observe these limits, so if you find that limits of x are numerical, so this should be the outermost integral. Then, in between z and y you can interchange them, okay. So, thus you have all the limits of x, y, z. So, directly we will evaluate the given problem, okay. So, therefore, I is equal to triple integral over s x plus 1 dv. We shall write this as integral 0 to 1 because numerical limits outside. Then I will take as 0 to x limits of y, then limits of x as minus y square to x square, x plus 1. So, these are the limits of z, then y and then x, okay. Now, first of all you integrate this with respect to z. So, this is integral 0 to 1, integral 0 to x, okay. X plus 1, it has nothing to do with z. So, this is z minus y square to x square dy dx, okay. So, this is equal to integral 0 to 1, then integral 0 to x, x plus 1 into put z as x square minus upper limit minus lower limit. So, this is minus y square. So, that will be x square plus y square dy dx, okay. So, this is equal to again integral 0 to 1, okay. Now, what I do is, yes, I will multiply by x1 1 to this quantity. So integral 0 to x, x plus 1 into x square plus x plus 1 into y square dy dx. Okay. So just I have multiplied these two. Now you integrate with respect to y. Integral 0 to 1, integral 0 to 1. So there is no term in y. So this is, I will take x square also inside here. So x cube plus x square into y, because integral of this quantity with respect to y, integral of this quantity with respect to y will be y plus x plus 1 into integral of y square y cube by 3 over 0 to x dx, right. So this is equal to integral 0 to 1, integral 0 to 1, then now just put you the upper limit as x, no question of lower limit because y 0 0. So thus if you put this x, so what you will get is x raised to 4 plus x into this, that is x cube, plus I will write this as 1 by 3 into this will be x cube, so that is x raised to 4 plus x cube, everything with respect to x, everything with respect to x. So if you just try to simplify this, then integral 0 to 1, so this will be again, yes, this is, so what you get is 1 plus, see this is x raised to 4 plus x by same quantity 1 and 1. So I will take 1 plus 1 by 3 as common and x raised to 4 plus x by 3. I have taken x raised to 4 plus x by 3 as common from these two. So what you get is this dx. Okay. So therefore I will write here, therefore I is equal to integral, actually I will take 1 plus 1 by 3, that is, yes, 3 plus 1, that is 4 by 3. So 4 by 3 integral 0 to 1 x raised to 4 plus x cube dx. Now just take the simple integral 4 by 3 x raised to 5 by 5 plus x raised to 4 by 4 and over 0 to 1. So what you get is 4 by 3 into 1 by 5 plus 1 by 4. Just put upper limit as 1, no question of lower limit, it will be 0. So this is equal to 4 by 3 into, say yes, this is 20 and this will be 4 plus 5. So this will be 4 by 3 into 8 by 20. So 4 5s are, so this is 9, 3 3s are 9 and 4 5s are, so this is 4 5s are, so this will be equal to 3 by 5. Therefore the required answer is 3 upon 5. So this is what the answer of your given problem is. Okay. So see, you have given the limits. Okay. So just use the limits of z. Okay, very simple limits given. This is the base of that solid in R2. Okay, so use these limits and just try to evaluate the integral. Okay, so finally you will find the answer as I is equal to 3 by 5. Okay, so just have a screenshot of this. So let us do another problem on triple integral. Evaluate triple integral over S x y z dv, where this solid on which triple integral is to be defined, this domain of this function f of x y z is equal to x y x into y into z, is the solid in the first octant. In the first octant, all the three coordinates x y z are all the three coordinates x, y, z are yes positive. Okay. So everything will run, x also will run from 0 to some positive number, y will also run from some 0 to some variable or number, okay, and z will also run from some 0 to some positive number. Okay. So it is the solid bounded in the first octant, yes, it is bounded by the parabolic cylinder z is equal to 2 minus x square, and the planes z is equal to 0 means xy plane, then y is equal to 0, y is equal to x. Okay. So you have here the limits of y runs from 0 to y is equal to x. You have limit here of z runs from 0 to z is equal to 2 minus x square. Now you have to find the limits of x. So to find the limits of x, take the projection of this parabola, in xy plane. Okay. The projection of z is equal to 2 minus x square in xy plane, yes, has z is equal to 0. So in xy plane, this projection of this will have z is equal to 0. Therefore 0 is equal to 2 minus x square. Therefore x square is equal to 2, or x is equal to plus minus root 2. But we are in first octant, therefore x will definitely run from 0 to yes plus root 2. Okay. Therefore the limits of integration are yes, what is about z? Z runs from 0 to, it is given z is equal to 0 to up to the cylinder 2 minus x square. Then y will run from, it is given 0 to y is equal to x, and x runs from 0 to root 2. Okay. So the limits of integration in first octant, limits of integration in first octant are, okay. So everything will start from 0 and up to the boundary of the cylinder here, and up to this plane y is equal to x, and up to x is equal to root 2. Therefore I is equal to, now evaluate triple integral over S x y z dv. This is equal to, so numerical limits are for x, so x will be outside root 2, then 0 to x, then 0 to 2 minus x square, then x y z dz, these are the limits of z, dy and dx. Okay. So this is equal to integral 0 to root 2 integral 0 to x into y, limit of z, integral of z is z square by 2, 0 to 2 minus x square dy dx. Very simple calculation. See this half 1 by 2, I will take it directly outside, this is constant half, I will take it outside. So half integral 0 to root 2. So what you will get is x y into 2 minus x square bracket square dy dx. This is equal to half, I forgot one limit, integral 0 to x 0 to x. Okay, just I have put the value. So this is equal to half integral 0 to root 2. Now x into this quantity and this x has nothing to do with y. So take limit of y, integral of y. So this x into, I will write its square, 4 minus 4x square plus x square into y square upon 2, and its limit is 0 to x dx. 0 to x dx. Okay, so let's do the simple calculation. So therefore I is equal to half, just to simplify all this, again this half I will take outside, so that will become 1 by 4 integral 0 to root 2. Okay, so this is now x square, because if y is 0, everything will be 0. So x square, and this is x, so x cube, multiply everything by x cube here. So what you will get is 4x cube, because x into x square, that will be x cube. So 4x cube minus 4 x raised to 5 plus x raised to, I have made a mistake here, this should be x raised to 4, x square is x raised to 4 plus x raised to 8, because x raised to 7, and yes, this is with respect to x. So multiply this by x cube, so 4x cube minus 4x raised to 5 and plus x raised to 4 multiplied by x raised to x into x square, so that will give you x raised to 7 dx. So this is 1 by 4 into x raised to 4 by 4 minus 4 into x raised to 6 by 6 plus x raised to 8 by 8 and over 0 to root 2. So this is equal to, so take this 4 inside. Okay, so this 4 will get cancelled, right? So what you get is 1 by 4 x raised to 4 minus 2 by 3 x raised to 6 plus 1 by 8 x raised to 8, 0 to root 2. Now just put the values, root 2, 1 by 4, root 2 raised to 4, that is 4 minus 2 by 3, so this is root 2 into root 2, yes, root 2 into root 2 into root 2 into root 2 into root 2 raised to 6. So that is, yes, root 2 square, so 2 into 2 into 2, so that will be 8, that is 8. Root 2 raised to 6 will be root 2 square and raised to 3. Okay, so 2 cube plus 1 by 8 into 16, root 2 raised to 8, root 2 square raised to 4, 4 to the 8 power. So this is 2 raised to 4 is 16. Okay. So now I will take this 1 by 4 inside, so that my calculation will become simple. 1 minus 4 to the 8, so 4 by 3 plus 8 to the, and this 4 the plus half. So that will give you 6. So yes, 6 minus 8 and plus 3. So that will be 1 by 6. Therefore, I is equal to 1 by 6. This is the final answer. Okay. So just use the given data. The only thing is what you have to do is just you have to find, because limits of y are given, limits of z are also given. So just use the given data and just note the fact that the solid should be in the first octant. Okay. So just take projection of this z is equal to this parabolic cylinder in xy plane, and that will give you, yes, in xy plane z is 0, so that will give you the limits of x, and use these limits of x and the condition of first octant, that everything will run from 0 up to the limiting value. So z will run from 0 to my boundary of the parabolic cylinder, and y will run from this, x will run from this, and just go on evaluating the integrals, okay, in usual way, and that will give you the answer as I is equal to 1 by 6. Okay. So let us have a screenshot of this. Yes, let us do another problem on triple integral of the function z over a solid S. The solid S is bounded above by a sphere of radius 3, and below, yes, what is its base? Bounded below by the plane z is equal to 0. Okay, means it is, yes, its base is on z is equal to 0, and yes, it is bounded above by a sphere. Okay, and not only that, in xy plane how it is bounded, and on the sides x is equal to -1, x is equal to 1, y is equal to -1, and y is equal to 1. Okay, so these are the boundaries for x and y. This plane x is equal to -1, x is equal to 1. In between these two planes, x is equal to -1 to x is equal to 1, then y is equal to -1 to y is equal to 1, and yes, above it, so base is between these lines, base is between these planes. Okay, and the top is bounded above by x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 9. Okay, so the z variable runs from xy plane up to the boundary of the sphere. On the boundary of the sphere, what is z? Z is z square is equal to 9 minus x square minus y square. So z is equal to plus minus under root. Okay, so here x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 9. This implies z square is equal to 9 minus x square minus y square. This implies z is equal to plus minus under root 9 minus x square minus y square. But okay, so you are considering above the xy plane, okay, and in between these two planes and these two planes. Okay, so therefore, yes, what are the limits of z now? Therefore, the limits of integration are, how is z will run from xy plane with base bounded by these planes, x is equal to -1 and this, and z will go up to the sphere, boundary of the sphere. On the boundary of the sphere it is 9 minus x square minus y square. Now what is about y? Y and x, yes, y runs from -1 to 1, then x runs from again -1 to 1. So in between these two planes x will run and y will run. Okay, so now you have here the all the limits. Okay, now just evaluate. So simple problem here. Okay, so evaluate. Okay, the only thing is that you should understood how to find the limits of z. Okay, so z can be easily found using the boundary of the sphere from 0 up to the boundary of the sphere above. Okay, bounded above. So that's why z will run from 0 to under root 9 minus x square minus y square. Okay, so therefore I is equal to triple integral of z dv over s. This is equal to integral minus 1 to 1, integral minus 1 to 1, integral 0 to under root 9 minus x square minus y square z. These are the limits of z. So dz, you write dy dx or dx dy, no problem, because limits of x and y are the same. This is equal to minus 1 to 1, again minus 1 to 1, and now z square by 2, 0 to under root 9 minus x square minus y square dy dx. So this equals, so see here 2 means 1 by 2 is a constant, 1 by 2, it has nothing to do with the limit. So I will take it outside so that there will be no problem. Integral minus 1 to 1, integral minus 1 to 1. Now z square, because I have taken this half outside, so now z square. So put z as this. So if you put z as this, square root of this and it will go out. Okay, so what you will get is simply 9 minus x square minus y square, because root will go out. Okay, dy dx. Now integrate this with respect to y first. So this is half integral minus 1 to 1, yes, 9y minus x square y minus y cube by 3 over minus 1 to 1 dx. Now put the limits, so half integral minus 1 to 1. So this is, yes, 9 minus x square minus 1 by 3, because we are going to put y as 1. So this will be 9 minus x square minus 1 by 3 minus, now lower limit. So this will be, yes, minus 9, then this will be minus 1, minus will become, yes, plus x square okay, or you may take here 9 minus x into y. So and put here 1, so that will be this, and again minus, well, it will become plus. Okay, so it will give you the same answer. Okay, now put this as minus 1 cube, that is minus 1, so minus plus 1 by 3 dx. So that is equal to half integral minus 1 to 1, 9 minus x square minus 1 by 3 minus plus 9, then minus x square minus 1 by 3 so this is dx. Otherwise, see, because minus a to a, this is even function, so you may have written 2 times and you would have got the answer, same answer. Okay, so therefore I is equal to half minus 1 to 1, 9 plus 9, that is 18, minus 2x square and minus 1 by 3, that is minus 2 by 3 dx. Take these 2 inside and we will try to simplify. So integral minus 1 to 1, 9 minus x square minus 1 by 3 dx So 9x minus x cube by 3 minus 1 by 3x, or you would have taken 9 minus 1 by, so minus 1 to 1. This is equal to, so 9 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3, okay, minus 9 minus minus plus 1 by 3, then minus 1, so minus minus plus 1 by 3, okay. So this is equal to 9 minus 2 by 3 minus minus plus 9, and this is minus 2 by 3. So 18 minus 4 by 3, and that is equal to 54 minus 4, so 50 by 3. Therefore I is equal to 50 upon 3. This is what the final answer is, okay. So this is how the final answer is, okay. So this is all about the value of this integral, okay. Let us do the last problem from the question 4 regarding the triple integral of a function f of x y z is equal to y over a solid S, and the solid S is bounded by all these x y z's, where y lies between pi by 6 and pi by 2, x lies between y and pi by 2, and z lies between 0 and xy, okay. So quite simple problem. You are given all the limits of x, y, z, okay. So the only thing is that what you have to do is you have to evaluate the integral, okay. So here yes, y runs from pi by 6 to pi by 2, okay. Then your x runs from y to pi by 2, z runs from 0 to xy, okay. So here just to observe, here the limits of y are numerical. So while evaluating the integral, your outermost integral should be with respect to y, and then you can take any of these two, okay. So it doesn't matter, okay. I will take here, okay. So I is equal to triple integral over S. This is y dv. So this is integral pi by 6 to pi by 2, integral y to pi by 2, integral 0 to xy, y, these are the limits of z, then these are the limits of x, and outside the limits are y. So this is equal to, so integral pi by 6 to pi by 2, integral y to pi by 2 y into integral of dz is z xy dx dy. So this equals integral pi by 6 to pi by 2, then integral y to pi by 2. So this is xy, okay. So xy into y is xy square dx dy. Again, so simple integral. So pi by 6 to pi by 2 into this x, we will integrate now with respect to x. So y square will be as it is, and integral of x will be x square by 2, and limits will be y to pi by 2 dy. So this will be equal to integral. Now I will take this half outside 1 by 2 because it is a constant. Now what you find inside is, so this is pi by 6 to pi by 2, yes, y square into pi square upon this half has now outside. Okay, so just remember there is half. So this is pi square upon 4, okay, minus y square dy. Okay, now just take the integral inside. Therefore I is equal to half integral pi by 6 to pi by 2 pi square by 4 y square minus y raised to 4 dy. So this is equal to half pi square by 4 into y cube by 3 minus y raised to 5 by 5 pi by 6 pi by 2. So this equals half. Now put pi by 2. So pi square by 4 into this 1 by 3 into pi cube upon 8 minus 1 by 5 as it is, pi raised to 5 upon 32, 2 raised to 5 minus pi by 6. So this pi square by 4 to make it simple, what I will do is half pi square by 4 into this 1 by 3 y cube over pi by 6 to pi by 2 minus 1 by 5. We will reduce the calculations. Okay, this is equal to half, this is pi by 12 into, now put this, yes, pi cube upon 8 minus pi cube upon 6 cube, that is 216 minus 1 by 5, then pi raised to 5 upon 32 minus pi raised to 5 divided by 6 raised to 5. Okay, so this is equal to 1 by 2. Now what I will do is pi cube, I will take common here, so that is pi raised to 4 and this is pi raised to 5. So I will take pi raised to 4 outside. So what I will found is, so this is 1 by 12 pi cube is taken outside, so that will be, yes, 1 by 8 216 minus pi by 5 into 1 by 32 minus 1 upon 6 raised to 5. Okay, now you simplify this. Okay, So this is actually pi raised to 4 by 2. Okay, now just you simplify this and you will get the final answer of given integral. Okay, just you do this homework. Okay, 6 raised to 5 and all these things. Okay, so just you will get the answer of this. Okay, so this is all about the last problem in question 4. Okay.